Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gynae, for those of you who don't know, and in today's video we're doing a day in my life. I don't know how it's going to turn out, to be honest. I mean, I work in the hospital, so I can't show you guys everything, but let's see what happens. So I'm on my way to work now, just trying to beat this traffic. It is a rainy Kingston morning, or drizzling I should say, not raining heavily. So I'm just trying to get to work, because say as soon as rain fall, everybody in Jamaica forgets how to drive and traffic just turn up. But I must say this morning traffic is not too bad. So I'm just gonna head to work. I'm actually on duty today. Today I'm on Gynae Duty, or gynecology duty, which is a bit different from triage duty, which is what you guys saw me do last time. So on Gynae Duty, I am not first call, but I'm first referral, if you guys understand. So when patients are admitted through A&E, triage, I'm not the first person who sees them. It's usually an intern, and then the intern calls me and I review them. However, if another specialty has a patient that they're concerned may be gynecologically related, then they will refer them to me. So they would call me directly and refer the patient to me. Sometimes I may have to go into a general surgery because gen surg and gynae they always have to work together, or they tend to always work together because pretty similar areas of the body. So sometimes an ectopic, or I shouldn't say ectopic, a cyst, ovarian cyst ruptured may be looking similar to a ruptured appendix. So once they may be sent to general surgery, and then we'll do the ultrasound, realize that it's a gynae issue. Or you might be sent to gynae, and then when you do an ultrasound or a CT, you may realize that there might be a general surgery issue. Or we may have a surgery that involves both. A gynae surgery that may involve general surgery, the bowel, and we may need their assistance. So a lot of times we work very closely with general surgery, but then other specialties may refer internal medicine and so on and so forth. So today I'm on gynae call, so that is what my duty will look like. I'll show you guys. Like, gynae is not the most troublesome duties, or at least I hope today is not troublesome. I really hope it's not quiet duty, because I'm tired. Like, I am very tired. I feel like I'm trying to play catch up with the days of the week instead of just enjoying the days of the week, and I feel so behind in life right now. So I'm hoping that it's a quiet duty so I can actually get some rest tonight, but we'll see if I have any gynae surgeries to do today or any gynae emergencies. So fingers crossed for a quiet duty. In the name of Jesus, please hear my plea, hear my prayer. I need some sleep tonight. Alright guys, so when I reach to work, I will talk back to you guys. I don't know, it's very difficult for me to take care of a day in my life because I work in a hospital which is very busy, especially this time of year, and I don't know, I can't show patience because I'm not about to do all of that and Hippocratic oath and drama, and it's very hard to show you a procedure of what I'm doing. But I'll try to keep you guys as updated and informed as I can and explain a bit of what I do in my actual day. Alright guys, I'll catch you when I'm at work. Alright everybody, so I'm at work now, so I'm going to head up to my ward. I'm going to head into the hospital and start seeing my patient. And I'll be all masked up, gloved up, and practicing safe COVID measures while in the hospital. I'll see you guys when I see you. Alright, later. So I'm on my way to clinic. Alright guys, so I'm in clinic now, about to see some patients. Officially duty time, and I've already gotten calls. Let's go! Alright guys, so as I was mentioning before in the elevator, it is duty time, and duties for gynecology usually start off with DNCs, which is dilatation and curettage. Now, a dilatation and curettage is either therapeutic or diagnostic. So what it basically is that we're taking scrapings or samplings from the womb. Now when it's diagnostic, we're trying to make sure a person is having some abnormal bleeding, or an ultrasound which may show that the endometrium, which is a lining of the womb, is a bit thickened. If there's any abnormality or irregularity, then we take a sample just to rule out that there's no form of cancer that we can't see, which, you know, naked eye. So we send it off to the lab, and then the lab tests to see if there's any cancer cells, which is very good in early detection, especially because usually when we start seeing like lesions, it's when it's really bad. But when we take off these kind of scrapings, we can get on it as quickly as possible and get the treatment for the patient as needed. Now a lot of times they don't come back with any kind of cancer lesion, but when we do, it's very important. Now therapeutically, it can be in a patient who may have had a miscarriage, and unfortunately not all of the products of conception from the baby is completely out, and sometimes it may also be after a patient has delivered vaginally, and or even C-section, and not all of the products came out after the delivery, and you have different products of conception or tissue from the baby and the mommy still left inside, baby and the placenta I should say, still left inside, and that may cause some excessive bleeding on the patient, and we need to take out the remainder of the products, because bleeding can, you know, it can actually become where the patient becomes anemic, they're losing a lot of blood, and then a whole lot of other issues can come to play. They can also become infected and become aseptic, and so we try to take out the remainder of the tissue, which we call the products of conception, which is usually the tissues from the baby or the placenta that may be left inside when either you have a miscarriage or post-delivery when not everything comes out. So that is what I'm going to do. I am going into the theater. I have my scrubs which I need to change into, and then I'm going to head off and do that. I can't show you that obviously because privacy and all, but I'll check back in when I am finished, or maybe when I just change. So I'm all changed into my scrubs. Check me out in green, and I have on my boots. Let me show you guys my boots. So these are my theater boots, have my name on it and everything. I'm just gonna put on my hair coverings, my mask, and my face shield, and wait for the patients. I usually start by writing up the forms. So I write up who would be on the surgery with me or in the procedure with me. So I write up my name, whichever nurse and theater technician will be with me, and then when I get the dockets, I write up the patient names. That way, when as soon as I finish the procedure, I can write out what I did and send the patients off to the wards very quickly. It's very efficient. So I try to multitask and start off while I'm waiting for the patients to come. They were just sent for. So while I'm waiting for them to come, I just write up the forms as soon as possible. The treatment charts are already written, or usually are already written from on the ward. So it's a one-day procedure, the dilatation and curettage. So usually you come in, and by the next day, if everything is well, then you can leave. So it's not a long procedure. You come in the day, and you can leave after it's done and go home by the next morning after the sedation wears off. So yeah, I'm about to do that. Let's go. So I'm in the operating theater, getting ready to go. So I just finished my first one, 2 more to go. So I just finished my cases. I'm going to change and head back on the ward to review patients. Yeah, so I'm going to head back on the ward to review any admissions that the intern saw, just to make sure that there's no problems, and then hopefully I can get some rest. As I mentioned before, when you're on gynae, oh, I can pull off my mask. When you're on gynae, you're not the first person. Usually the intern sees the patient first. So I'm just going to review and then hopefully get some rest. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Alright, if it does to me, that means either work turn up or work turn down. If it turn up, I'm too busy to talk, or if it turned down, that means I am getting some much needed rest. I'm preparing for work tomorrow. Alright guys, catch you in the next clip, or ta-ta, we'll see how it goes. So I just came from the ward from seeing the patients, the admissions, and reviewing them, and they're stable, so don't have to, fingers crossed, won't have to actually go into emergency surgeries tonight. Oh yeah, so yeah, they're stable, so fingers crossed, no emergency surgeries that I'd have to go into tonight. So now just wait and see what happens, and I can get some rest. I feel for some tea, so I'm probably gonna make some tea and either read or watch a movie, or I don't know, find something to do. Alright guys, I'll see you when I see you. Alright guys, so it's a whole new day. Duty is finished. Unfortunately, I don't get to go home. Since it's during the week, I actually have work today. So I have ward work and then I go to clinic. Now, duty itself wasn't bad. I had a few admissions, but I didn't have any surgeries. I did get a referral though. So, you know, saw the referrals, reviewed the admissions, and that was it. So all in all, it was a good duty. Thanks for watching and for, you know, sharing in a day in the life of me, knowing and seeing what I do on gynae duty. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep on watching. Peace.
Love yourself.